Julie Pace?
There's a lot of anticipation in Israel about the prospect that President Trump could be making a trip there in late May as part of his first trip abroad as president. The White House isn't confirming anything yet, but there has been an advance team on the ground scoping out locations for meetings, for a possible speech. That's generally a sign that a trip is in the works. So if President Trump does go, he'll definitely be greeted warmly by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. But there are a lot of questions about whether he would meet with Mahmoud Abbas, the head of the Palestinian Authority, whether he would travel to the Palestinian territories. So this would be a big, complicated, and delicate debut for Trump on the world stage.
Hasn't left the country yet. Look forward to that. Manu?
John, Senator Susan Collins of Maine is considering running for governor of her state. I talked to her about this last week, and she said to me, I am considering it, but I certainly have made no decision, and I'm not leaning toward it. She said that she's going to make a decision over the summer, maybe early fall. This would, of course, be a very significant decision. She's one of the more influential members, particularly of the Republican conference, given that she's one of the last true Republican moderates. She is a Republican who occupies a seat in a blue state. So her decision would be significant, not just for the future balance of the Senate, but also for the Senate itself, given her role, her influence, and she has some significant spots, including on the Senate Intelligence Committee, of course, investigating the Russia investigation as well. So that's going to be a big decision we'll watch.
Not leaning toward. Does that mean leaning against? We'll figure out the tea leaves on that one. Karen?
I think most of the punditocracy was pretty underwhelmed when the president announced his tax reform plan this week. But the fundamental political reality for them, as much as they say they are modeling this on Ronald Reagan's tax reform that worked in 1986, is that they are looking at doing this on Republican votes alone. And in Ronald Reagan's case, the Democrats, people like Bill Bradley, Dick Gephardt, had actually been plowing the ground for 6 years before he did. And that is yet another reason that this time around is going to be even more difficult, and this timeline that they've got for getting this done by this fall is even more unrealistic.
Going to require Republican discipline that we have yet to see in the first 100 days. Maeve?
Well, speaking of Democrats, they know that they just can't just be the party of no. And so behind the scenes, as all the attention has been on Trump and what he's gotten done in his first 100 days, they have been working hard on their own proactive agenda that they're going to lay out in the coming weeks. Things like minimum wage, their own vision of where healthcare goes next, things that will be important to those voters in 2018 when they try to gain more seats.
2018 looks good for them at the moment, but I'll underline at the moment. I'll close with this. The United States lost 2 heroes in Afghanistan this past week and 1 in Iraq. It's a reminder of the big choices facing the commander-in-chief in his second 100 days. President Trump has already delegated responsibility for troop levels in Iraq and Syria to the Pentagon. But as those numbers now climb again, the risk and responsibility rests with the president. And at least for now, a decision about Afghanistan remains in the president's hands. Both his national security advisor and his defense secretary have visited just in recent weeks. 16 years after 9/11, Afghanistan remains a mess, with significant threats from both the Taliban and from ISIS. President Obama, we all know, desperately wanted to close this chapter, but he couldn't. Now President Trump must decide whether to boost or at least maintain U.S. troop levels in Afghanistan as a frustrating commitment carries over into a third presidency.